Okay.
Boleh.
Tak dengar.
Boleh.
Boleh. Tapi aku busy sikit lah.
Boleh dengar suara aku?
Boleh.
Dengar.
Oh, music siapa?
Ha?
No.
So basically aku tanya korang soalan lah pasal reflection dan korang jawab lah. Seorang-seorang. Aku tanya seorang-seorang.
Alamak.
Malu lah Adam. Hai.
Malu aku bagi.
Shut the fuck up. Jangan malu-malu.
Kalau tak boleh jawab macam mana?
Daniel first.
Buri.
Soalan
Straight first. Gay last.
Boleh?
Yes.
Nadia tolong record.
Yes, dah record dah.
Dia record. Alright, professional. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to our PEC300 meeting session. Today we will reflect on our journey throughout this semester in the PEC management skills. So we will share what we have learned, how our skills have improved, and also discuss about our educational visit to the Petroscience. So let's begin with a quick introduction. Just say your name and one word that describe your PEC 300 experience. So starting off with Daniel.
Yes. Hello everyone. Talk about what again?
So just give a very quick introduction about yourself and say one word that describes your PEC 300 experience.
One word only. Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Farish Daniel bin Abdul Aziz. I am the treasurer for this event, for this our PEC 300 trip to Petroscience KLCC. So, only one word to give to describe this trip is it is really how to say it is impactful.
Okay, mantap Daniel.
Right, thank you.
Moving on with Shauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Shauki. One word to describe the event, right? I would say creative.
Apa dia?
Creative.
Okay. So Iqwan.
So, hello everyone, my name is Iqwan. So, one word to describe the PC ride. The PC is fun. That's all.
Fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so Myra.
Hello, my name is Myra Izati binti Zulkarnain, and one word I would describe this subject, or like particularly the visit, is adventure.
Okay, moving on to Nadia.
Hi, my name is Fatina Risha, and I think our visit was so fun.
Okay, Benna, you go.
Hi, my name is Sharvina, and one word to describe PEC 300 is exciting.
Exciting. Okay, Azim.
Yes.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Hazim Muazzam bin Muhammad Zamri, and one word to describe the PEC 300 is, for me, if you ask me, I'm gonna say amazing. It's so amazing.
Okay, amazing, Jim.
Yes,
Now
amazing.
let's start with the weekly guided activities. So Daniel, what activities stood out to you and what management skills did you gain from it?
Huh? About the weekly activity?
So the question is, what activities stood out to you and what management skill did you gain from it?
Okay, so uh, okay, the sorry again. What's the question?
What activity
Yeah.
stood out to you
Uh-huh.
and what management skill did you gain from it?
All right. So um that of course lah, it is the trip for better science and the management skill, yeah, that I that really like, okay, for the word impactful tu, kalau if want to say about the management skill, that for me, I think it is the planning and organization. Mean our ability lah to set all the plan and strategies. Yeah. So that's all.
Alright, so Shauki, your turn.
Can you repeat the question?
What activities stood out to you and what management skill did you learn from
All right.
activity?
So the activity that stood out for me is the explorers that our group did during our visit at Petrosine. And
Okay.
what management skill that what again?
What management skill did you learn
So
from the activity?
I think the most important management skill that I learned is that time management, because due to our packed schedule, we were still able to find our time to plan and organize this and that. So yeah.
Okay, I agree. Then now moving on to Ikwan.
Can you repeat the question again?
Memang 8 kali lah kan aku repeat soalan ni. Okay, so what activity stood out to you and what management skill did you learn from it?
So the activity that I have do is go do the rest on the visit, and what I have learned what again the
What management skill did you learn
what-
from the activity?
same as Shauki, I have learned to arrange my time schedule to improve my thing that I need to do and what I need to do like that.
Okay, mantap Ikwan. So now Myra. Myra,
Yeah, sorry. One, it's not really an activity, but it's more like a situation. One situation that really stood out to me was when our proposal was rejected. I realized how important it is to just stay calm and focused. And I also learned how we should all be more adaptable, because sometimes things just don't go as planned. And we had to adjust our approach.
alright. So Nadia,
Sekejap, bagi orang lain dulu.
Vena, your turn.
Sekejap eh.
Hello. One activity that stood out to me, which is at Petronize. PetroScience is the F1 simulator. I think that activity really stood out to me, and then the one management skill that I learned from this is definitely the communication skill, because I get to communicate with my classmates that we should meet at Glen Mary and stuff. That is that one management skills that I got.
Alright, amazing. So, Hazim?
Okay, one activity that stood out for me is, like Bena said, is of course gonna be F1, F1 race simulator. And the management skill that I learned is that I think time management and organization, because for our original plan, we are going back home at 4, right? But madam want to go home early and everything, so we need to
Arrange back the time.
yes, arrange the activity back even at the petrol sign. So it's like last minute and time management, and also communication skill. Because we need to communicate. I need to communicate with everyone, because what are we going to do when we're going back, everything. I think that's
Right.
Okay, let me talk.
Mm.
I think the most exciting activity that we have done is going to PetroScience lah, obviously. And this activity and PEC class has taught me that as a secretary, I learn to prepare a proposal and have to prepare the proposal, and then I think I've learned how to manage my time and my communication skill.
Right, so that's good. So lastly, now let's talk about how these experiences have shaped you personally, and how do you plan to apply what you have learned from the management skill in the future. Daniel, your turn.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
So the question is, how do you plan to apply what you have learned from this subject in the future?
So what I learned from this and I will apply in the future, of course, the time management, that we have to be disciplined in terms of time. No matter what lah, if we say you have to come at 8, you have to come shortly before 8 lah. You have to be disciplined. That's what I want to apply in the future. And of course, also my advice to all of you guys to always manage your time well. Thank you.
Alright. So that's good. Now moving on to Chowki.
What was the question?
How do you plan to apply what you have learned from this subject in the future?
So, wait, what is it again?
Nak aku ulang lagi
Sekali lagi.
Alright. How do you plan to apply what you have learned from this subject in the future?
Yes, so how do I plan to apply what I learned from the subject in the future is that, so like in the near future, I can still apply what I've learned by in the future assignments or any group projects that involve in managing plans or a group of people, and even like in the far future, like let's say I'm working, I can still use this skill like managing plans, a proper plan, a proper time schedule for my workers or something like that. So yeah, that's
Okay, mantap. Kan?
Uh, can you please repeat the question again?
Hmm?
Can you repeat, please
Oh, repeat the question.
repeat the question?
Okay, how do you plan to apply what you have learned from this subject in the future?
So I apply what I got from this activities is to improve my um, what outcome, my to improve my what I'm just thinking. Well, give me a time, please. And
Apa Ikhwan?
can you please give me a time?
Give you a time?
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
So moving on to Myra.
One skill I developed throughout the semester is, I think, like solution. You know, like there were times when our members had like different opinions, but we learned together to address those disagreements effectively. And I think it was impressive to see how discussing our views openly, our different views openly, led to better understanding and stronger teamwork. In terms of like problem solution, maybe I will apply these skills in various situations. For instance, like maybe in the workplace, I plan to use my problem solving abilities to tackle challenges or difficulties. When faced with tough situations, I would stay calm and focus on finding solutions with my team as well.
Okay, that's good. Now, Vanna, your turn.
Can you repeat that question again?
How do you plan to apply what you have learned from this subject in the future?
What do I have, like, what can I apply from the activity that we have done is, I think that definitely the teamwork for the future purposes, that it shows that we have to communicate in a team and we should not give up. Like, for example, during our visit to, it was supposed to be at Bazookids, right? But then we changed to Petroscience, so which means that we are not supposed to give up. We should try to find different alternatives. So I think this type of plan can help during my future purposes.
Okay, mantap. Now, Nadia. Oh, Nadia.
Okay, jap. I think. Jap, can you repeat the question?
How do you plan to apply the skills that you learn from this subject in the future?
I plan to apply this subject in the future. Obviously, for my teamwork skills, communication skills, and yeah, that's all.
Okay, Hazim.
What's the question?
how do you plan to apply the things that you learn from this subject in the future?
Okay. I think I'm gonna apply the thing that I learned in the PC subject in the future. By I think because the thing that I learned throughout this semester for the PEC300 is I think mostly is critical thinking, because we have to change everything in the sudden way, and we have to think in rational and fun way to do the activities. I think for the future I'll use it every day. I think I will use. I think
Every day?
because I think every day I'm gonna use it for the future in the class, in the work. I think because it's
Good,
critical thinking. I need to think in rational way to make fun thing. Even it need to be changed. Okay, I think that's all.
Alright, so Ikwan, back to your turn.
So, what I gained from this activity was time management and also the communication skills lah. And I will apply them in the future to improve and get better results than before. That's all. Yeah, that's
Alright. The last one is Adib. Oh, Adib. Tak pulang lagi ya soalan.
Tak dengar.
Ha?
Tak dengar. Cannot hear.
Dengar?
Dengar.
Okay, soalan dia. How do you plan to apply the things that you learn from this subject in the future?
The things that I've learned in this subject will be applied to my future, probably in my work and jobs that I will take. It will lead me to become a better manager in terms of projects that I will get. That's all for me. Thank you.
Alright. A very good one from everyone. Thank you all for sharing and being part of this discussion. So that concludes our PEC 300 meeting, and that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you for being amazing president.
Aku tak ya.
Oh, bapa Adam tak cakap apa-apa pun. Dia tanya orang je. Oh, tak ada.
Okay.
Kau soal siasat orang je tau.
Tak ada. Kau siapa? Aku presiden ni. Kau siapa?
Oh, bapa belagak betul ni.
Power abuse tu.
Hey guys, yang report individual tu bila nak hantar? Last?
Hari ni
last?
She said today, but when I joined the GC, there's no due time. Like it's like anytime you can send. I'm not sure because there's no due time. Like 10 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Don't have. She didn't put anything there.
Siap.
Tapi yang report individual tu macam mana? Nak kena voice over? Tak faham.
The
ikut je ke?
Tak, voice over tu portfolio. Report lain. Dua benda yang berbeza.
Report is like how Myra, Adi buat, Nadia like that.
Yang macam Myra send kat group kan, yang kau buat tu Dam.
yeah.
Itu
Report. Itu report.
Tu report. Madam nak report dulu kan?
Dua-dua.
Damn, what the
Video ke report ke?
Dalam report tu kau kena letak link portfolio kau.
Report tu
Hantar dekat Adam link tu. Nanti Adam masukkan dalam dia punya portfolio.
Korang punya video portfolio tu, link tu nanti send dekat aku. Aku letak dalam report.
Okay.
Baik Adam.
Terima kasih Adam.
Thank you Adam.
Sekarang ni kena buat
Adam.
Sekarang ni kena buat portfolio je
Thank
tak?
you Ikwan. Sumpah thank you Ikwan, thank you.
Okey, Walid.
Okay guys,
What-
berak
what-
guys. Bye.
Dewi.
Dewi pula dah.
Dewi mana?
Dewi pula. Okay guys.
Guys, dah habis kan aku nak siap-siap besok Jumaat.
Awak Nazim.
Awal.
Ini yang solat tu ini yang
Daniel, datang ICC.
Daniel pergi pergi solat
Bye-bye.
lagi.
Daniel solat datang.
Datang ke Bugis.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Aku mau bagi tahu Bani yang report